Hello everybody and welcome back to the Bree campaign. I am very sorry I did miss out a day's upload. And also the lore video, which I haven't posted in a very long time. I think I started making it like 3 weeks ago. Well, I've basically finished it now, but now it is Sunday and I don't want to upload it on a Sunday, quite frankly. But I've already tried recording this once before, but yeah, we'll get into that in a moment. But this time, I can get the Bridge of Tharbad. Boom. That is going to give us a lot of building income. It's going to negate the public order reduction that you get from the ruined bridge. And it does give an increase in tradable goods. So you actually get plus 50 public order there. Not that it really matters. And... oh no, we don't have it yet. No, it's... Over the course of the end term, we're going to get an adoption candidate, and he's going to show up here in Buzzradum, and we're going to move him over. Oh, dear. Next time, we're also going to take Barketta, and I absolutely have no idea how that's going to go. And, yes, then we've also got these units over here, and we're going to move them over to Dunland. Now, I do want to have Brathor, who's currently besieging Heorot, actually go and fight Angmar in the north, but because we have this war with Isengard now, and we've only got Brathor and Barliman here, the pub establishment spreader. My words have completely left me today. We've got no generic generals down here, so they are many turns away. So Brathor is the one that is going to have to deal with it. And for that reason, I mean, we're going to have to probably take Eisenrun. We can't obviously go on Isengard without the Hobbits. So we're going to probably have to take Eisenrun and maybe even Bregnas for that. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. We can end the turn now. There's nothing else to do. Fornost has been rebuilt. Rejoice, good people. And we get Del. Oh, it's the same guy. Nice. Yeah, I mean, he's fine. He's got the Drill Master trait, which I do like. Not that traits are quite the same in this game as in newer ones. We'll bring him over here. He does look like he's ready for a battle. Old Del boy, he is. And yes, these guys, you're gonna go in there, and then you, sir, you come over to Longbottom. Actually, no, you go to Bree, since we can also train you there. And then now we are going to fight at Barketta. We've got 2 siege towers, 2 rams, and they're going to call in this army here, which does have a ballista, yes. And we're just going to take them out before they enter the city. And it's very important to do so. In the settlement, though, there is Overlord Agandaur of Lieutenant of Mordor. He's not really in the lore. I think is it Battle for Middle Earth 2, War in the North? I don't know. I've not actually ever played the game, but he is in that as the head honcho, if you like, up here in Angmar. I don't really know much more about it, but he's got a very good unit, and we will have to take him out with our crossbows, which we've got 2 of them. So we'll need that ammunition for him. Attack! Right, well, here we go. And because I have already fought this battle once, I already know exactly where they're gonna pop up. So we're gonna set these guys up over here. Andy, if you'd like to move in like that, if you would like to move in like that, gatekeepers, you are in a pretty decent position as well. You're already all firing at will, and we will absolutely rain hell upon these foes. We do have the ballista there. That is a cause for concern, but probably won't be. Probably won't be. Right. Yeah, just stop what you're doing and start firing. Who's got skirmish mode? I think it's just these 2. Yep, and you as well. Okay. And well, I don't think there's anything we really need to do for right now. I suppose we all just fire at the ballista, actually, because we are incapable of picking a solid target. Right, fire at that. You just charge in. And if you'd like to fire at the ballista, you'll catch some other foes in there as well. And let's just take everyone off fire at will as well. I do not trust you. I do not trust any of you. Right, but you've all got your targets. And if we could just get rid of all of this, then we can kind of move on to the main event. So, right, you just stop firing. And what are you firing at? You're firing at them. Right, stop what you're doing. Move, and then stop. And then move over here. And that should work out pretty well. And where are you? You're in there. Right. We kind of need to catch all of this. Oh, they're routing. Right. You catch them. We don't want them getting into the settlement. And you now fire at the Angmarin infantry.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is.
And, well, we have no issues at all with the Dunedain Blade Masters, I don't think. They will absolutely smash those thralls. Not the conscripts, as they used to be called. But, yeah, we were always going to obviously win this portion of the battle. So, you just go ahead and get them. I think everyone can just stop firing now. And if you'd like to make sure you catch everyone that you can, because the threat here isn't really any of their forces, it is the towers. So, actually, if you'd like to run over there, get onto that ram, and the rest of us will do something more interesting. Right, is there anyone still fighting over here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Iron Crown Halberdiers. Right, kill them.
The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
The Bree-land militia look like they've got the ram. Excellent. And they're not actually moving anyone over here, although maybe they now are. No, they look like they are pretty fixed over here. Now, yeah, the hillmen, they're not very dangerous, but the fact that they can activate 4 towers or something, only 3 there, but they can activate all of these all at once if they come over here. That would cause a lot of damage to us. So, what? Yeah, now we've got some landsmen coming, but that's okay. We've only got that one. Oh, no. Okay, they're all coming. Right, next wave. Right, you go over there. Run, run, run. Run, run. We'll send you in. Ah, dear. I do really, really dislike this part of sieges. But if these Bree-land militia can just take up all of this arrow fire, or rather this position, then we should be okay. Just to move in with everything else. I'm perfectly happy to sacrifice them for the greater good. And what should we move in after then? We will take these 2 units. And we'll need Andy as well. And we'll also take the merchant infantry and the Dunedain wardens. Right, you go over there. See if they move at all. Doesn't look like it.
The battering ram has done
right.
its work.
Well, now what we need to do is go into loose formation here with these folks. And I mean, actually, no, we'll just move in.
We've captured the enemy's walls.
We don't need to take the arrow fire necessarily, so let's move on over here. Perhaps they will just stay here.
In place.
And
not be long before our enemy's defenses fall.
Yeah, any movement? Doesn't look like it. Good. Right, well, I'll take this moment here to explain why I'm recording this again. I recently tried to divert my my recording software from Streamlabs OBS to just OBS. It's kind of like more standard version. And also in that, I've done some editing with my microphone, or rather like voice equalization, noise gate, all of that stuff, basically, so I don't have to use Streamlabs OBS to record the game capture and then use Audacity for my voice. And it was working pretty well. And, well, I tested it and whatnot, and I used the encoder as the NVIDIA encoder, which in practice is absolutely marvelous. If you've got an NVIDIA graphics card, then you should really use the NVIDIA encoder. However, my hardware is from 2013, so even though I'm playing a very old game, I played this battle, I recorded this battle, and it was really choppy. It was like, it was recording like 1 frame per, I don't know, 5 seconds. The voice was coming through loud and clear, and as I was playing it, it did feel like it was a little choppy. So for that reason, I decided to go back and have a look. And I'm glad I did, because like there is no way I could have posted that video. It was absolutely atrocious. So yeah, unfortunately, that's going to have to be on the back burner until, once again, it is possible to get a computer. Now, I was on a Zoom call last night, so today is Sunday night for me. We're having a bank holiday here in the UK. I just went to the pub with some of my friends, just had a few cheeky bevs. Not anything crazy. I actually just had lime and lemonade for the most part, but don't tell my friends that, because I obviously know the people that work at the pub. So I was like, yeah, put it in a glass that you would put like vodka, lime and lemonade in, because I can't be bothered to drink tonight. It's okay, they don't really watch these videos, so they're not going to notice. But what was I going to say? Yeah, last night on the Zoom call, they were like really skeptical, like, yeah, but like, how hard is it really to get a graphics card? And I was like, well, there's like, you could not get one. You just can't get one. They're not available. I was like, well, why not? Well, Bitcoin pricing. Then you've got a worldwide shortage of silicon, which is causing the automotive industry to collapse. Well, not collapse, but slow down. Things like Jaguar Land Rover have cut down production, and several places in America as well have cited reasons. Biden's come out and obviously said Bitcoin needs regulation, which has taken a bit of a hit to its pricing for that. But still, it's just a supply and demand thing. What else is there? There's the drought in Taiwan, and there's only 2 different foundries. There's Samsung over in, is it South Korea or Japan? I think it's South Korea. And then you've got the TSMC, Taiwan's silicon manufacturing company or something. And that's obviously in Taiwan. And Taiwan's experiencing a drought. And silicon production requires a lot of water. And the typhoon season had zero typhoons passing through the area. So they're having to limit production by, I think, 20% as well. But I don't know. And also, you know, the previous generation of graphics cards were all absolute trash for their money. And so no one wanted to buy them. And now everyone's, due to COVID, they're all working at home. I'm sure a lot of you guys also have spent more time at home and maybe have seen the need to perhaps get a better, just a better home computer. And for that, a lot of people also need graphics cards. So you just can't get them. And he was like, well, I suppose that makes more sense. And I was like, yeah. But good news for those of you that are interested, that Ethereum's one of these cryptocurrencies that people actually mine, that they can get converted into Bitcoin. So no one actually mines with their graphics cards at home Bitcoin. It's always Ethereum or some other things. And that is actually going to be unvaluable to mine at home by the end of the year. So if you're buying graphics cards now with the intent of paying them off by mining yourself, well, that is probably not going to happen, especially if you buy them at scalper prices. So that's probably going to reduce some of the demand. Anyway, if I now focus back on the battle, here we have the Temple Wards. We have pitted our Watchman Sword Guard up against them, and they've got 87 men left. They started with 128, and our 8th missile attack of the Gatekeepers is chewing through the 10 armor of the Temple Wards. Well, they've got 20, but due to the crossbows being AP, they cut down to 10. And Agandaur is somewhere over here. I think he's got 2. He has like, his model's got like 2 swords. Don't suppose we've already killed him. No, we've killed the captain. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's got a lot of hit points, so we're not gonna kill him anytime soon. Oh wait, what? They've just waltzed in straight past our men. Right, Andy, get in here. We need to get the journeyman out of there. Let's send in the Bree-land militia and Andy as well. And we can have the merchant infantry over here. They are armor piercing as well, so we can get them in, and this is what they look like.
If we continue like this,
Look exactly
we
the
will
same as
smash
merchant
the enemy.
infantry, really. Or merchant militia, sorry. Just they've got this poleaxe. Very formidable. A real-life weapon. There's some really cool YouTube channels that I've kind of forgotten what they're called now, but there's this fella that rides around on his own horse, and he is basically well, he like makes documentaries on medieval combat, or just like what it was like to be a knight back in medieval times. It's quite interesting. And there's other ones like Todd's Workshop, I think it's called, where he, well, as the title suggests, it's a guy called Todd, and he crafts weapons and kind of like medieval weapons himself and tests them out on armor plate or whatever. Things like how many arrows does it take to pierce plate armor and things like that. Of course they don't, so I think they do try out things like bodkin arrows though, so that's pretty interesting. So anyway, we're going to go in here with the merchant infantry. I think though we're pretty much, I think we should probably get a bit closer to up our accuracy, just as we bring in. Right, just stop right there and start firing if you can, because I think this will get them killed a lot sooner. Right, you just go and kill that landsman unit. And now with the merchant infantry involved, of course they are fresh, whereas these temple wards have been fighting for a while. I think this should go pretty well. Right, are we in position? Stop what you're doing. Get into formation, and now kapow! There we go. Now we should get a really solid volley in here. They've got 41 men, plus minus one. Mainly one, but how many go down? We see a few. It's like the firing squad. Look at that. We've just taken out 6 there, or so. And we'll give them a few more. I mean, these guys are at the front. They've got shields, so hopefully they can block a few. But I think this is working out pretty well. And how's it working out over here? Well, pretty decent.
We will smash the enemy.
We could probably move them a little bit more into the middle of the town square to get this done a bit quicker. So, yeah, stop what you're doing and move over here. Because there's only 18 of them left. Right, you come over here, because then you could stop them if need be. And, yeah, they're down to 15 now. Just don't fire anymore. I don't want any more friendly fire. We'll just send you into melee. In you go. Pat your halberds. We'll crush them to death. And these are now in position. We've got only 9 men left in that unit of Bree-land militia. So we probably... Oh, yeah, see, they were... Some of them were still moving. Right, okay. Now there's only 4. We're probably only going to get 1 decent volley, but here we go. Got 136. How many go down? Oh, we got some looping shots. Really? We're going to have to send Andy in, I think. Because that guy's going to go down. But, are they going to come in? Nice. Well, we killed Agandaur anyway. And it sounds like... Okay. Well, this is pretty okay. I mean, if they just want to fight Andy like so... we'll give these another volley. I don't want to, obviously, kill our faction heir, but... This looks to be working out pretty well. How many of these are left? 1. Okay, well, he's going to go down pretty soon. And they're going down very, very quickly as well. We'll give them 1 more volley. And I think we'll probably have to move now. We might get them to rout, actually. Let's just charge them in. And if we could just push them out of the town square. If we just push them out of the town square, we might just get them to rout. Yeah, they're routing. Nice. So it's just the temple wards. They're still fighting. But looks like we've got them over here. And this one unit of Temple Ward, one fellow of the Temple Ward, rather. He fought well. And we fought better, though. And actually, this went a lot better than my previous attempt, because I think I got like 456 deaths. Because we allowed more of their units to get in. Because I thought they were going to come in over here, but they came into the battle over here. So more of them got into the town themselves and then activated more of the towers and therefore killed more of my men. Oh, anyway. Who got the most kills though? That's the most interesting thing. 152 gatekeepers and also the most impactful ones. 116 Bree-land militia. 179 the journeymen. And we are obviously going to execute. And down they go. They've got some formidable armies on the way though, haven't they? Well, not formidable. I mean, especially now that we've actually got Barketta. But down goes the Chieftain Magmar. He is dead. Dead, dead, and dead. And we're just going to occupy because I think there's a decent population in here. We can't actually upgrade this though. But not that it really matters. But it's good to have that population. Going to get the Traveller's Rest for the culture because we've got none. That might prove to be bad. Because we will need probably someone to hold public order. Let's bring these guys in here. And, yeah, they've got all of this. So if we just leave that maybe for the High Elves, they can push that way, and the Dwarves. Whereas I'd rather take this path. Bless me, I sneezed. Anyway, let's have a look here with our spy. They've got a few armies dotted around. And there is Barri Don Yonach. And that is definitely somewhere where we should be heading. Now then, we've got some money, about 5 grand. We could get the trading plaza here. How much would that give us? 100 there. 180. Yeah, it's not too bad. There's something else that we could get though. I'd rather get that. Maybe roads here. Yeah, let's get the Mason's Guild House and then we'll get things like roads. Oh, no. I thought I already did that, but no. No, Buzzra Dum needs the Master Mason's Hall so we can get better stuff there. Whereas these places, yeah, let's get that growing because that's going to be absolutely useless to us. Otherwise, for a very long time. And now, next turn, Brathor's going to be attacked by this army here. They're probably going to sally out. And that will be the end of Dunland, hopefully. And with that, let's bring the spy over here. I probably shouldn't have kept him there for so long. But we could definitely take Bragnas. Although, Isengard have got Malranith over here as well, which is Karas down here. If we gave that to Enid Wythe, that would certainly help us out. Because I don't really want to be fighting Isengard. I'm already doing it in Dwarven campaign. Let's get that as well. Trading post. Always good. Yeah, I think that's basically it. I think we can end the turn. We can end the turn. Let's end the turn. Here we go. Here we go. The last gasp of Dunland. Chieftain, I'm not even going to try and pronounce. Well, I would like to actually try. But I don't know what they... in Gaelic, they probably sound very different. But let's just call him Chieftain Keelty. There we go. Maybe it's Keelty or something like that. Because, I mean, yeah, I mean, Irish as well is like one of those... Like, the way they spell, like Neve. The name Neve is spelled Niamh. And don't question it. Just accept it. But anyway, they got Huntmaster Angaith over there. And, yeah. Or is it Angaith? I suppose it's not, because... Oh, I don't know. What else do they actually have? They've got some Wolf's Pikes. We've seen how difficult they can be, but we've got much better infantry now. That actually rivals even the Eisenmach Axemen there. And the Wolf Swordsman even. So let's go on in there and see what they can muster.
Muster your courage, men!
And as it is a sally out battle... We have got no time to deploy, so let's just drop all of that equipment And, oh wow, what is this? Well, we are not going down there. Let's come over here. Everyone run. You all run. Oh no, we can't because we've got the ballista. Oh dear. All of our siege equipment's just in the way. Well, we're going to have to stay here, I'm afraid. And missiles as well, you just stay back there because, like, the ballista will just get left behind and, well, it would just get destroyed. So, cavalry, if you'd like to just come over here. And, well, yeah, archers, do whatever the hell you want. Perhaps we get, actually, these somewhere more useful. Their cavalry is going off over there. So, let's get these two over here on this flank. And then let's keep you just not there, actually, because you'll be blocked by our siege towers. So, you come over here. And, unfortunately, now all of our men here are just going to block all of our shots. Ballista, just come over here. Actually, no, you just stay there, because for that aforementioned reason. What are you? Right. You are going to be the bodyguard for our crossbows. So you're going to take any charges and pikes. If you'd like to just line up like so. And let's just speed this up now. As we get our crossbows up on the flank. So they got 2 units of cav. I mean, it shouldn't really be too much of an issue. There we have. Caught the cav. Fire upon them. Hopefully we fire at them over there. But, right. Be defensive as well. Ah, I wish we hadn't got all of that siege equipment now. Kind of would have been better without it. Let's do some flanking with the crossbows. And, yeah, this is a bit of a struggle, isn't it? This actually might be more difficult than I thought it was going to be, because we can't really make use of our archers when they're like this. We need to kind of flank them. But we look like we're doing okay. We need those cavalry to come over so we can kill them. Right, wolves' pikes, though. If they stay out, we can fire at them. I'm actually happy for our gatekeepers to be charged there. That will allow... Let's get the Dunland Rangers over there to the flank. I'm not going to send my cavalry over there because they're just going to get chewed up. And... Right. Just get a bit closer. Right, yeah, fire at them. Make sure we are able to continue firing. Let's get some good shots here. I really want to get rid of them so then we can actually move in behind here. But it looks like we're holding on pretty well. Although the wolf's pikes have just moved straight in here. It's fine. The hobbits, they can handle themselves in melee. What is this? Chieftain's bodyguard.
If we continue like this,
right.
We'll smash the enemy.
Let's move these guys around there and then fire at that. Beast Slayers firing at us. Oh, Eisenmack Axeman there. Right. Well, you fire at them. Can we just get rid of those cavalry? Please. Then we can flank. But no, they just keep on cycle charging. Right. We're sending in our cavalry, but that's probably going to end poorly for us. But, because they are just trying to flank us. But, if you'd like to come over here. And in comes the charge. Run away! Run away! Run away! Oh, God's sake. Why do they suck? Why are they so bad? I stopped their command, moved them, stopped them again so they'd put away their bloody crossbows so that they'd actually run away, and then they don't. But at least now we've got them. And they are now dead. Right, you go over there. And where do we need help? Well, this looks like it's going down. We need help over here. So we'll bring the crossbows around. I think we're okay here. Chieftain's bodyguard right there, though. What are they... What is happening now? What are they being shot? Are they being still chased? Oh, yeah, they are. Right, you come over here as well. Where's that other unit of them? Right, you come over here. And I would quite like for you to just fire at that. Or fire at that. I kind of want to fire at them, but... what's happening here? Right, pull out. And hopefully... Oh my days, the gatekeepers have just been absolutely annihilated. It doesn't really matter. Like, once we take this, we don't need the army that much here. Like, we can just recruit more from very nearby, but I suppose getting these kinds of casualties is to be expected. Right, cavalry, you kind of come over here, and that unit of journeymen, you come over here. And so you fire at these Dunlanding berserkers if you can. And you attempt to fire at these wolves' pikes. We're going to get some friendly fire, but that's okay. In fact, you men just come over here. Just allow them to do whatever they want. And yeah, we're going to go for a charge on Chieftain's bodyguard. Journeyman, get up close and personal. I mean, we've almost won over there. Which is just as well, because we're about out of ammunition here anyway. So, right, stop. And everyone get into position. Doing a bit of a twirl. And we are ready. Fire! Excellent. And you just stop what you're doing. Just go and charge them. And what is over here? Ooh, wolf swordsman. Right, Brathor. Fire. What are we being fired at? Or who's firing at us? Don't really know. Right, well, you all come in at them. You could probably... Oh, they're not quite in melee yet, so we can't run them away. So, who is firing at you? Fire at Ulf's pikes there. And you're firing at this stuff over here. Is there a bigger clump? Yeah, maybe just attack them. Attack the pikemen. That should work out better. Just as we are pretty much... We've pretty much dealt with that. Right, you just stop. Let's come in with the cavalry charge, and that should be it. And fingers crossed, eh? In we come. Oh, still on ×2. I missed the brutal cavalry charge there, but I think that's probably going to be enough, isn't it? There's still 6 left. Still 6 left. Okay. Oh, look how cool our shields look, though. Let's come in with another charge. And what are we fighting against here? Just the one pikeman. They're done. And... Right, just come and charge at this. We've got their bodyguard there. Now, I think... that is basically it. I don't even know what you're fighting. Oh, wolf's pikes. Of course, with their faction leader here, they're gonna fight to the death. So this is to be expected. How are we doing over here? The fighting has stopped. There is some fighting still ongoing here, although there he goes. And where are you? You're still fighting against war chanters. Right. Well, let's get rid of them. And I think Brathor will probably be able to take out this guy here. I think he is the last one. 99% of the enemy has gone down. And down goes the general, and they're going to rout. If they're not already dead. But they're dead. Well, actually, no, they're routing. We lost 51% of our force there, which is quite remarkable. Look at the casualties inflicted of the Bree-land militia. They only got 11 kills and lost the entire unit. Which is that's quite impressive, but in the bad way. Watchmen Sword Guard did really well. All of them, in fact. And I'm very glad that we now have them to rely on. The Gatekeepers didn't do too much. It wasn't really a solid battle for them. But Dunland Rangers, they were able to flank and shoot the buttocks of the Dunlandings. And down they go. And I think we can just occupy it.
Our courage and honor have conquered.
Enemy camp sacked, and that is... yeah, sure. That should be the end of Dunland. There we go. Faction destroyed. And Barketta, of course, has been besieged as well. Mengelen got the chicken farming. Let's just have a look at what they've got. I mean, we're not gonna... They've got some Iron Crown Warriors, pretty decent. Got some Huskars there too. Iron Crown Longbowmen. They've got 180 meter range, which is decent. And then they've got all of that, which is heavily damaged. We're not going to sally out, though. We've got too many archers for that. But,
Your will, my lord.
Well, these guys can't go over there, so we'll bring them back.
I respect you.
Perhaps we'll just hang out outside the walls of Benuminas for a bit. Right, Mengelen. We need more growth. So let's pop in the herbalist. How much does it have to actually grow? Oh, dear. That's not going to happen anytime soon. I mean, once it starts, you know, when you get it to a town level, then it does grow a lot quicker. But, you know, because it's like, because it is percentage based, but it is so slow to get from that population to... In fact, I don't think it's even going to happen in this playthrough. It's that slow. Right, let's... we're just going to merge there and have a look at what we've got. Of course, we've got really good culture levels here. And everything else is pretty savvy, eh? This is actually considered an Edwythe. But because it is so central, we are going to call this Derby. Derby here in the middle. As far as you can really get from the city. Well, I mean, it's in the middle of, like, Dunland. Or should I say an Edwythe. So, yeah. And since it's called Herefordshire, it's like Hertfordshire or Herefordshire. I can't remember which one that's meant to be. It's one of the two. Instead, it's Derby. Derby. Can't sadly rename this into Derbyshire, but there we are.
Your will, my lord.
Enough of my ramblings. Let's move this spy over here, and that is a large army there. Even though they've only got Uruk-hai raiders, that is very good.
My lord, what is it you wish to discuss?
I don't think we're going to get this, are we?
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
It's not. I don't want to lose influence on this guy, but they're never going to accept an alliance with us. So
you have another worthy proposal then. Excellent.
Perhaps we'll have to take Eisenrun and give it to them to gain the alliance. That's probably the only way to do it. Let's have a look here then what they've got. We are going to have to get some hobbits though for that job. Definitely. But right, let's go over here. I kind of want to know just how much of this they've got. Right, that is a very large army, but that is also a very large army, but it's not going to be anywhere near the quality of that. They're not going to be taking Karas anytime soon. Right, here then. Well, we don't need anything, do we? We can just leave it. What to do with all of this? Well, these all need to go and get retrained. Luckily for us, they don't actually have to go very far. I think the Farman Pikemen can also be retrained just over there, so send them over there. And you two. And we should be okay to just leave behind the Bree-land militia then. And get some more forces. Right, with that, we should also be making a lot more money. So let's get the Mason's Guild House here finally. And Bree, what do you want? Get the Royal Hall for more recruitment space, more recruitment slots, and then let's get these hobbits in. So let's just recruit them all, or let's at least just put them into the queue, and we'll get them when we get them. We will form up the Hobbit army and we will march south. And I think we'll go for... Let's go for another end turn and see what it brings. A shadow roams the barren hills there. No, thank you. Yep.
Was that your best shot?
Oh, that is
As you wish.
unfortunate. I hope they don't attack, because, I mean, they didn't last time, did they? And they could have, but then they didn't. So that is kind of what I'm hoping for. Again, let's move. Oh, we need to get all of these upgraded. I don't think they get any benefit from our improved blacksmith, because I think they get gold tier just from our, chainmail. So that's a bit unfortunate, but let's send them all over here anyway to get that, because we don't have it absolutely everywhere available. Off you go. And Delboy's still on his way. And oh yeah, we've got these. Oh no. we're all good. Right, let's go there next to Numinas. And oh, there's Aragorn there. Very nice. Oh, sworn infantry as well. Can we get... No, we just get the cavalry. But they have besieged Fornos there. And they've only got 4 units in there. So I hope they've got a very good garrison there. Else that's going to fall. And are they building siege equipment? Yes, they are. Okay, fantastic. Does mean that they are going to attack us, which is exactly what we want. Our Saul's been getting besieged for a very long time. So I don't think we need to fear too much about that. Right, well, we've bolstered the garrison here. We can bring this guy back around. Nothing coming up that way. But I do want to just go a bit further this way just to see who holds what. But it looks like... I know I can actually see it, but I want to be able to mouse over it. So Angren Bay, which is Lond Angren over here, that is... So this is all held by our ally. That's good. Very good. And so if we take Bragnas, give that over to them, that should... help them stem the tide. And maybe if we take Eisenrun, then give that to Rohan, we'll get that alliance. And then by that time, maybe we'll have some more hobbits to bolster us. But in the meantime, we are just going to have to make do with all our regular units that we can train here, which is absolutely fantastic. I love that they're so readily available. But I am going to leave it there because my voice is feeling a bit hoarse, and I think we have been going for about half an hour anyway, at least. So thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I don't know really what else to say. Hope you've had... wait, when am I uploading this? Have a good week. I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.